Greetings everybody, Okami Games Online. Welcome back to more Danganronpa 2. Last time, we spent time with Peko, and in doing that, we maxed our bond with everyone. And in this episode, we're going to be covering the last few things we need to cover. It's going to take, as I said at the end of the last episode, 3 episodes to do, because we're going to be going into the main event that is island mode, the main part of it. We're starting with Nagito, but we'll be doing all the characters. So you might have noticed this tab, use a trip ticket. I'm going to use a trip ticket, and we want to go... For Nagito, the best place to go is the beach. Be right at the beach. Vast blue ocean and smooth white sand. Surely this spot befits a tropical island. Looks like there's no one else here except us. What should we do now? You'll be given a set of 3 questions, and depending on the character, there's a good answer for them. In the case of Nagito, if you take him to the beach, the best responses are, let's make a sandcastle, I guess we could go fishing, and let's split a watermelon. You see one of those 3? Pick it. In case we have, I guess we could go fishing.
I see.
Fishing, huh? Fishing is great. It'll be hard for something unexpected to happen. The only things we really need to worry about is the rod breaking or reeling in a big one. It's also possible that we might reel in something we've never seen before. Alright, let's compete to see who can land the biggest catch. Of course, it still counts even if it's not a fish. Looks like he had a really good time.
Hey.
I guess the saying, time flies when you're having fun was true. For some reason, it scares me to think that I'm having fun without experiencing any bad luck. I mean, I feel so lucky right now that it wouldn't surprise me if one or 2 people I knew had died. But I should stop thinking about such dangerous things and get ready to go home for our love nest. By doing that, you will either get half a heart or a full heart. It's, as far as I know, it is random what you get. You'll typically get a full heart, but sometimes you'll get half a heart and it'll be annoying like that. You need to raise every character to level 10 doing that. Each heart is a level. If you reset island mode, any characters that you maxed out save, but your progress toward them will not. So if you're at level 7, you'll go back down to 0. And you want to keep doing that until you reach level 10. And that will allow us to see, well, what you're going to be seeing pretty soon. But enough explaining from me. There's another thing about spending time with people using trip tickets that you have to keep in mind. So let's see what that is. Guess who has to post commentary a few of these sections? It's me, because I am smart. So this is the Shot Through the Heart event. Now then, huh? That voice just now, is that Nagito's inner thoughts? Shot Through the Heart event. You have an affirmation and a negation bullet. So I'm all alone with Hajime, huh? What should I talk about today? All I want to do is entertain Hajime. But I guess being verbally abused by him wouldn't be so bad. But if I say anything weirder than this, he'd probably hate me. I don't really want that. Why is this so difficult? The conversation will continue to loop so long as you still have to fire a bullet. But the best way to get through this event is to fire the negation bullet at Hate Me.
No, that's wrong!
Don't worry about it. Just talk about whatever you like.
Hajime. Wow.
Hearing you say that out loud is making me blush a little.
I see.
But if that's the case, I guess it's also possible to not talk about anything every now and then. When I'm with you, I can enjoy the silence. At least, that's how I feel. It looks like he had a really good time. Alright.
Hey,
Let's jump back to live commentary. It's gonna be a little sporadic whether or not there's live commentary, but the next segment's gonna have live commentary. So, let's see the last bit for the character that we need to see. Welcome to day 51. We've made it. That morning, Usami looked at each of our faces and nodded softly. Just by that, we immediately knew that the time had come. We'd finally completed the 50 days, and we were finally going to go home. I guess we should say goodbye to this island now. It's strange. Our time here felt a little too long and a little too short. Yeah,
Yep.
it was like a normal school trip. Though I don't think this can really be called normal.
you
Huh?
serious?
This isn't what a normal school trip is supposed to be like? He tricked us. No wonder I thought it was so lame. No. A normal school trip is even lamer. You're right. School trips don't normally abduct students and force them to survive on a tropical island. Who cares about the details? I mean, it was super fun. You're right. I had a lot of fun, too. Why are you stealing my line? I was just about to say that. There, don't cry. It doesn't matter. That's right. Stop fighting. Come, look at my loins and be at peace.
Yes.
After all, Teruteru's tenderloins can only be useful in situations like this. Personally, I'm disappointed. I'm still here, and you're all still here. Nobody died. You're still acting all depressed? You should just be honest and admit you had fun.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
An ending with no missing parts. However, I guess this is just one ending of many. It looks like everyone had something they wanted to say. But right now, we all feel the same way. Our life here was just really fun. But fun was probably something we really needed right now. Hey Hajime, just what were the hope fragments anyway? What do you think we really obtained on this island? What did we really obtain here? It's probably... we obtained a bond here with everyone that we met. It's definitely a bond, right? A connection between people. Something like that. So you say the chain that links yourself is hope. But beyond that chain is someone else. A light that can shine on any darkness. The bonds between people contain hope?
I see.
If so, hope is easier and simpler than I thought. Even if your life is filled with unforeseeable bad luck, as long as we have this bond, we're all better off. In these past several days, each and every one of us has obtained something. Before we came here, we all felt like we were alone in this world. We all felt like we could do anything on our own. But we didn't realize that that path only leads to despair. We were brought to this island, and as we look back, we realize that we weren't alone. As long as we hold someone's hand, despair wanes. If it's not possible with 2 people, do it with 3. If that's not possible, then even more. And now, we stand here today without losing a single person. It looks like everyone was able to find their own hope.
I'm glad.
Everyone. Really. What? You shouldn't you sound like you're not part of this. You're including that everyone, you know? You spent this time together with us. No matter what happens, that will never change. Ever. That's right. We definitely gotta throw a reunion party soon. A reunion party for a school trip? Wouldn't it be more like a launch party? I have never experienced either of those. We should definitely do both of them. Then make sure you guys tell me what you like to eat, and I'll make sure to cook it with gusto. As long as it's edible, I'm fine with anything. Man, you guys are too hasty. You're right. The first thing we all need to do is go back. Back to where we belong. That's right, we have to go back. To our daily lives filled with school, studying, exams, fights, walks, train rides, lectures, and more. Together, with everyone here, with renewed hope, and maybe even a little despair, everyone is going to start their lives once again. At this point, we can see characters' endings. I want to talk a little more before we leave. All the characters that we maxed out, we can talk to and see their final words before we leave. So, let's start with Nagito. Since, we were just hanging out with him in the previous segments. Also, if you couldn't tell, this segment is post-commentated, so I'm just trying to find filler to talk about. Today's the last day we'll get to see this place together like this. Looking back on it, it was a pretty crazy survival experience, but it was fun too. Regardless of everything that happened, nobody died. So this ends with nothing happening. For such an over-the-top beginning, this ending is rather dull. I was actually forward to an elaborate life-or-death spectacle. I really don't mind killing or getting killed just to see hope on this island. So just what is this wishy-washy conclusion? I'm sorry I made you go along with something so wishy-washy then. Hajime, you're so hasty. You need to listen to everything I'm about to say. I believe that being involved in all this was the worst case of bad luck. That's exactly why I expected amazing luck would happen on this island. And that's why I'm hesitating. Is this ending good luck? Or just more bad luck? What do you think, Hajime? How am I supposed to know that? In Nagito's eyes, this was bad luck. In the end, this wishy-washy ending, as you put it, is probably bad luck.
Hajime.
I thought I would die on this island. I thought I would finally be released from the cycle of good and bad luck, but I was clinging to false hope. I was always looking for hope somewhere within my sight, or within my reach.
But
Now, it's different. The times I've spent with you on this island has taught me that hope was inside me from the very beginning. And isn't it good luck that you were able to realize that? That's such a naive way of thinking. I mean, how would I even find something that abstract inside me? Even so, I found out that there's hope inside my heart. And you can't really talk about dying or killing anymore, huh? You don't want to erase your own hope, right? Seriously, this is such bad luck. I think it's time I was blessed with some good luck. Even if it's just for a little bit. That's
No.
why I feel like I can finally say it. What?
Hajime.
Will you be my friend? Huh? Oh, that's it? So that was all just for fun? Of course, I can do that easily. I took his outstretched hand with my own and gripped it firmly. There might be a day when Nagito and I can finally understand each other in a meaningful way. Before I came to this island, I had never felt this feeling of happiness growing inside my heart. I don't know if this is hope, but because I have this feeling, I feel like I can move forward. And that is Nagito's ending. So let's move on to Byakuya. Alright, now let's hang out with Byakuya. More accurately, let's use a trip ticket with Byakuya. The best place to take Byakuya is, naturally, the library. arrived at the library. Inside the huge building, there are books as far as the eye can see lining the shelves. Looks like there's no one else here except us. What should we do now? The best answers to give Byakuya are, alright, let's look for treasure. That's a lot of books. And shall we study? In my case, shall we study?
That's fine.
Now that you mention it, I forgot you commoners panic before tests and shut yourselves inside the library. Though I have no need to study, if you really insist, I guess I could join you. Studying is something that should be done alone. Don't make an exception to do it with you.
I will guide you all.
Now then, hurry up. What do you want to start with? It looks like he had a really good time. Is it time already? It's been a while since I felt time pass by so quickly. It appears I quite enjoyed spending time with you. Invite me again, and I will go with you.
Let's go.
Now then, though it feels bittersweet, let's return to the hotel. Let's see Byakuya's Shot Through the Heart event. Byakuya looks like he's thinking about something. Heal. That voice just now. Was that Byakuya's inner thoughts? It's all a lie. Everything about me, even my emotions. I don't belong here. Or do I? Do I have to change? Maybe I should really tell Hajime. I should tell him about this feeling I've been hiding. But once I tell him the truth, will he still stand with me? The way to get through Byakuya's event. Fire the affirmation bullet, stand with me.
I agree with that.
I don't know what you're worrying about, but I want to help you, if you'll let me. Well, I don't know if a commoner like me could even help the great Byakuya Togami. Hajime, if you really insist, I must talk to you.
So, in other words,
About the smell I detected while we were coming this way. Huh?
naturally,
There's no mistaking it. That was the smell of a piece of meat being cooked.
that's fine.
I was ignoring it out of respect for your invitation, but it seems there was no need for me to do that. The only thing we can do right now is find out where that smell is coming from.
Follow me.
If your heart is decided, then we're good to go. Hurry up and turn back. It looks like he had a really good time. Is it time already? It's been a while since I felt time pass by so quickly. Yeah, it's the same dialogue. So,
Let's go.
let's see Byakuya's ending. It is now time for Byakuya's ending. Today's the last day we'll get to see this place together like this. Looking back on it, it was a pretty crazy survival experience, but it was fun too. Regardless of everything that happened, nobody died. We're finished living on this island, huh? It seems my precious time was wasted on such a meaningless, unimportant farce. That's probably what the real Byakuya Togami would say. You already noticed, right, Hajime? My true identity. Byakuya wanted to tell me something. I think I know what it is. Byakuya's identity. No, the identity of the man standing before me is... he's an imposter. Byakuya, about your talent, are you the ultimate imposter?
That's right.
That's my one and only truth. Before I was Byakuya, I was someone else. As well as before that. And even before that, too.
Don't worry.
Even if I'm just an imposter, I'm not out to obtain money or power. I just want to exist. Exist? I don't have a family or a name. I can't even exist unless I assume someone's appearance. No matter what excuse I give, there's only one truth. I am not the real Byakuya Togami. This whole time, from the very beginning, I've been lying to you guys. Even if you were lying, do you remember what I said?
What?
Huh? The only Byakuya Togami I know is the one standing before me. It doesn't matter if you're really him or not. I just wanted to understand you better. That's all. Hajime. I'm glad I told you. Since the day I was born, nobody has ever said that to me. Thank you. In actuality, as soon as I'm found out, I must disappear. But I want to stay like this, just a bit longer. Because the time I spent on this island was the happiest I've been in my whole life. There's no need for you to disappear. You can exist right here. Don't leave and abandon the people who care about you without our permission. Yeah, you're right. Thank you, Hajime. Thank you for making my existence absolute. I mean it. I took his outstretched hand with my own and gripped it firmly. There should be something even I can do to give him what he yearns for with all his heart. Before I came to this island, I never felt this feeling of happiness growing inside my heart. I don't know if this is hope, but because I have this feeling, I feel like I can move forward. Let's see Gundam's trip event. The next person to spend time with and use a trip ticket on is Gundam. Like Byakuya, the best place to take Gundam is the library. Right at the library. Inside the huge building, there are books as far as the eye can see lining the shelves. Looks like there's no one else here except us, which we do now. The best responses to give Gundam are, I should probably read some technical books, this place is dangerous, and this is a great place to kill time. This place is dangerous.
So you have appeared.
So you can feel it too. This place must be within his sphere of influence. He must have planned to successfully lure us here, but overcoming that obstacle is far too easy for me. More importantly, we must now focus on learning what his purpose is. Otherwise, we will not avoid the reconstruction of the world. Who is he, anyway? I'm probably better off not asking. It looks like he had a really good time. Hajime Hinata. I never expected you to keep me so entertained.
Good instincts.
It feels like my 4 dark days of destruction are also in a good mood. You're quite handy with your spells. It's not a bad idea to talk to you a little bit more. I shall cordially invite you to my space. Of course, you have no right to decline. Come then, let's go. Gundam as interesting as ever. Let's see a shot through the heart event. Oh. It's rare to see Gundam so quiet. I don't understand. Huh? That voice just now. Was that Gundam's inner thoughts? Hajime Hinata. His potential is immeasurable. If he so wills it. It's possible he could have this island under his control. So why doesn't he do that? Maybe I should ask him directly. That is far too dangerous. More importantly, that's not like me at all. But I can't stop thinking about it. I want to know. The way to get through Gundam's event. Fire affirmation.
I agree with that.
Island under control. You're right. If I show you my serious side, I might be able to do it. Maybe.
What?
You fiend! Did you read my mind? Interesting. Then try to read the minds of my 4 dark devas of destruction. You should be able to do it if you want. I can even teach you how. It looks like he had a really good time. And that's Gundam shot through our event. Let's see his ending. And now it's time to see Gundam's ending. Today's the last day we'll get to see this place together like this. Looking back on it, it was a pretty crazy survival experience, but it was fun too. Regardless of everything that happened, nobody died.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
So we are finally being released from this meaningless farce.
That was close.
Well, I could have easily destroyed the space-time barrier at any point. I never knew that was an option. But if that's the case, why did you choose to stay here? That's... because there were a lot of interesting things.
Listen well.
Additionally, I learned several things by being in close proximity to you fiends. By encountering a singularity like you, my destiny has changed drastically. Hajime, you of all people should be able to tell just how my soul has been transformed.
Let me ask.
After all, you are my soul's chosen companion. When the heck did this become so melodramatic? Well, that aside, the thing that's changed about Gundam is... since this is Gundam we're talking about, you've become more atrocious. Have you become even more atrocious? It seems you sensed it too. Truly, I am different than before.
My name is Gundam Tanaka.
I am the beholder of this garden's undying purgatory, the supreme conqueror of Twilight, Gundam Tanaka. Yeah. So, what is the great and powerful Gundam going to do now? Are you plotting world domination?
How pitiful.
I have no interest in something so trivial. The fools running the human world can stay in power. I just want to live a quiet life with my 4 dark devas of destruction, their families, and... with you. Gundam.
Yeah.
What's with that dumbfounded face?
Be happy!
From now on, you will fully assist me with my magical beast synthesis. Until this life ends, you must stay by my side as my slave slash manservant slash sacrifice slash housekeeper slash friend. What was that last part?
Silence.
You're overthinking things.
Let's go, Jumpy, Magazi, Sandy, Champi!
Now that that's decided, let's go back, Hajime. Back to the true world where we belong. I took his outstretched hand with my own and gripped it firmly. Although I still worry about Gundam's future, I'm just really happy he trusts me so much. Before I came to this island, I had never felt this feeling of happiness growing inside my heart. I don't know if this is hope, but because I have this feeling, I feel like I can move forward. And that's it for Gundam. Let's see Kazuichi's events next. Alright, let's spend some time with Kazuichi. Let's use a trip ticket with him. The best place to take Kazuichi is to the military base. We arrived at the military base. There are weapons I've never seen before just carelessly scattered all over the floor. It looks like there's no one else here except us. What should we do now? The best answers to give Kazuichi are, let's ride the tanks, this is pretty exciting, and let's look for fuel. So, let's look for fuel.
That's right.
Oh yeah, that's it. There's so many vehicles here. It'd be a waste if there wasn't any fuel to make the engines run. Can't help getting excited about all the sounds each one's gonna make. Yes, yes, yes! Now that that's been decided, let's charge full speed ahead. He's totally in his element. It looks like he had a really good time. Man, it's been a while since I was able to play around without thinking about anything. Hanging out with you guys is fun and relaxing. Invite me to hang out again anytime. I wouldn't mind going somewhere with you.
All right.
Now then, isn't it time for us to get back to the hotel? Let's go, Hajime. And that's Kazuichi's trip event. So, let's see Kazuichi's shot through the heart event. Oh. It's rare to see Kazuichi so quiet. Damn it. Huh? That voice just now. Was that Kazuichi's inner thoughts? How much longer are we gonna keep worrying about something so stupid? If Hajime ever finds out, he'll definitely make fun of me. But still, he's... No way. I can't expect anything. I mean, something like this... It's just too abnormal. There's no way around it. There's no way he'd understand. The best way to get through Kazuichi's shot through the heart event is to fire the negation bullet at too abnormal.
No, that's wrong.
Don't worry about it, Kazuichi. I understand you perfectly.
You serious?
Hajime, are you serious? Then I'll tell you. I think I'm in love with tanks. Ever since I came to this island and saw one up close for the first time, I just haven't felt the same. Looking at it makes me feel all tingly. It's like I want to disassemble and learn all its secrets. Do you have a minute? I'm gonna keep talking about it, but that's okay, right? And so I was forced to listen to Kazuichi talk endlessly about his strange passion for tanks. It looks like he had a really good time. And that's a shot through the heart event, so let's see his ending next. Alright, it's time to see Kazuichi's ending. Today's the last day we'll get to see this place together like this. Looking back on it, it was a pretty crazy survival experience, but it was fun too. Regardless of everything that happened, nobody died. I can't believe we're finished living on this island. It went by so fast, but at the same time, I feel like it was pretty damn hard. But still, now that it's actually over, it's pretty sad. You're right. It's lonely to think that we'll suddenly be alone, starting tomorrow. Right? I'm not confident that I'll be able to handle it. Maybe I'll die from loneliness. What are you, a rabbit?
Hey.
Remember what I told you? I've seriously never experienced anything like this before. I had so much fun spending time with you and the others here. Thanks for listening to all my stupid stories, Hajime. What are you saying it like that for? It's not like it's the end of the world. You can go on a trip with your friends anytime. You're right. You're totally right. After all, we're friends.
That's right.
You know, after everything that's happened on this island, I feel like I've been reborn or something. I feel like I can do anything. There's a lot of stuff I want to do. Come on, I told you before, remember? About my dream? As I recall, Kazuichi's dream was... he wanted to make a rocket ship. You wanted to make a rocket ship, right?
Right.
Yep. I mean, it's the top of the vehicle food chain.
For now.
And to do that, I gotta study a lot. Right now, I don't have enough knowledge or skill to do that yet. But thinking about what'll happen down the road is exciting. I can't sit still for even 1 second. I've never thought about the future and felt excited about before. Until I met you.
What's up?
That way, from now on, you're gonna ride shotgun with me forever. Ride shotgun? Even on the rocket, too?
That's right.
Damn right! Doesn't matter if it's a rocket or a car, you're gonna ride everything I'm planning to make. You better prepare yourself. Fine, but in exchange, make sure you drive safely, okay? Of course, even if you beg me, I won't speed up. Just watch, Hajime. With these hands of mine, I'll definitely stand on top of the vehicle food chain.
What's up?
From now on, I look forward to working with you, partner. I took his outstretched hand with my own and gripped it firmly. I'm a little worried about what he's planning to build, but I'm honestly just happy that he trusts me so much. Before I came to this island, I had never felt this feeling of happiness growing inside my heart. I don't know if this is hope, but because I have this feeling, I feel like I can move forward. And that's it for Kazuichi's Island Mode events. Let's see Teru's next. Alright, let's see Teru's trip event. What you like to do? Use a trip ticket. The best place to take Teru is to the beach. We arrived at the beach. An endless blue ocean and a white beach. Truly, this spot is fit for a tropical island. Looks like there's no one else here except us. What should we do now? The best answers to give Teru are, let's take our clothes off, let's fish, and let's drop some coconuts. So let's take our clothes off. Perfectly normal. Well, Hajime, how bold of you.
Tonight's main dish.
Fine then, show me everything you've got. Just like the day you were born, and then come leap into my arms. Why would I do that? It looks like he had a really good time.
Hello there.
Thanks for asking me out today. I had a really satisfying day, thanks to you. You were a perfect escort, so I couldn't help feeling overcome with satisfaction.
Guess that's
Oops.
about it.
I don't just mean my emotions, but my loins are about to burst too.
I could gobble you.
Okay, let's head back for today. Until we're inside the hotel, this is still a date. Let's see Teru's Shot Through the Heart event. Oh, hello. It's rare to see Teru so quiet. Huh? That voice just now. Is that Teru's inner thoughts? What should I do? There's no way he'll understand this sort of dream. In fact, might even ruin our blossoming friendship. Maybe I shouldn't talk about it. But I want him to know. I want him to understand these passionate feelings of mine. He definitely has that quality. There's no mistaking it. The best way to clear Teru's Shot Through the Heart event, fire the affirmation bullet at has that quality.
I agree with that.
I don't know anything about qualities, but somehow I understand what you're really thinking. Hajime, just as I assumed. You are definitely the person I've been waiting for.
Well done.
Behold, my hot passion, from me to you.
Okay.
Now then, let's talk in great detail tonight. The topic, of course, is...
I can't stop drooling.
The significance of serving sushi on a woman's body, or even a man's body. I never thought you'd be worrying about something as unimportant as that. Looks like he had a really good time. That's a shot through the heart event. Let's see Teru's ending. Time to close out this episode with Teru's ending. Today's the last day we'll get to see this place together like this. Looking back on it, it was a pretty crazy survival experience. But it was fun, too. Regardless of everything that happened, nobody died. This fun school trip is finally coming to an end. I didn't know what was going to happen when we were suddenly taken here, but... I'm glad I came to this island. That's how I feel. That goes for me, too. Thanks to this trip, I became friends with you and the others. Yep. It was so much fun. Though it was pretty hard for me to handle these customers and their strong, unique personalities. After all, everyone has different foods they like. Jeez, sure did spoil them. You're right. We had people who were willing to eat anything, but we also had an actual princess, too. I guess Teru had a pretty hard time listening to everyone's orders.
To tell you the truth.
But still, based on my experiences here, I feel like I've grown as a cook, too. And thanks to my time with you, you helped me remember something important.
Well done.
So, since you're basically my benefactor, I'd like to extend you an invitation. Invitation? To where? Isn't it obvious? The restaurant where my culinary journey first began. My home. Teru's home. If I remember right, that place is it's a diner. I remember now. Your home is a diner, right? Hey now, I prefer if you call it a fashionable, folksy, intimate Japanese restaurant.
Hey.
The Hanamura Diner is pretty well known, you know. No? Well, that's mainly because the next closest restaurant is 2 mountains over. So that restaurant is pretty much the only choice. I never knew your hometown was in the countryside. Well, I don't care about the location or my bratty siblings, but I definitely want you to meet my ma.
Understand?
And not just that, my dishes truly shine when they're cooked in the Hanamura Diner's kitchen. I want you to experience eating there for me. Teru, I'll definitely go there. I look forward to the day when I can eat the world-class dishes you prepare. Of course, just leave it to me. Man, Ma's gonna be so happy too. After all, I told her the next time I came home, I'd be bringing my future wife with me. Wait, who's that? Never mind the details.
Ciao.
Come on, let's go. To our sparkling future filled with hope. I should probably clear some things up, but it's fine for now. Teru looks like he's having fun. Like he said, our future is definitely filled with hope now. I don't know if what I'm feeling right now is hope, but I feel like I can move forward because of it. With this, our life at this tropical island has come to an end. We have reached the end of our first playthrough of Island Mode. We're going to need 3 playthroughs in total to see everyone. But this brings us to the end of the first one, and that brings us to the end of this episode. Next time on Danganronpa 2, we're going to be spending time with the next 5 characters. Pretty much the same thing as what we did in this episode, just another set of 5 characters. See you guys then.
Danganronpa.